So instead of sitting behind my desk all day long, I realized I need to walk the ship, and for the first time in my career, listen to the sailors on the front line. And I came across a sailor one day. He said, "Captain, we have a term to describe the organization on this ship." He said, "This ship is like a tree full of monkeys." He said, "You're the monkey at the top of the tree. On every branch, there's different levels of monkeys, and we're the monkeys in the bottom branch." He said, "Whenever you look down from the top of the tree, all you ever see are smiling faces coming back at you. When we look up from the bottom branch, we have an entirely different view of the organization." And when that sailor said that to me, for the first time, I started putting myself in their shoes and viewing the operation through their eyes. And it was then I realized I've got a multicultural workforce, I've got a multi-generational workforce, and each group speaks their own language. And I realized what I needed to do was to connect with them in their language about where we're going and why it's in their own best interest that they get on board. And I found that the more time I could spend effectively connecting with them, the better buy-in I got. I could literally start to see the course of the ship starting to change. I used to tell the sailors, if you see a visitor walk on board this ship, walk up to them, look them in the eye, shake their hand, and say, "Welcome to the best damn ship in the Navy." And at the time we started it, we weren't the best ship. But what I wanted them to know was there is no one keeping us from being the best except ourselves. We are in competition with nobody else. When I was out walking around, I wanted to fix something else I hated about the Navy. Historically in the Navy, when the captain's out walking around, we're looking for sailors screwing off so that we could reprimand them. I thought, why not look for sailors doing something great so that I can thank them for their hard work and dedication? As you know, I don't get to pay my sailors more for doing a great job. I can't give them a bonus. I can't give them a pay raise. So how do you recognize people when you can't give them more money? Well, think about what has meant something to us throughout our careers. When somebody we respected and admired caught us doing something great, and they gave us a pat on the back. It gave us validation. And from that validation, it gave us the confidence to be the leaders that we are today. You know what I can tell you about many of the people coming behind us? Many of them have never had anybody in their lives to give them validation. And as a result, they don't have the confidence to step up to the plate. And what I tried to do was to catch sailors in the act of doing something great and thank them. It doesn't cost a dime. I do have one form of formal recognition I can give a sailor. They're called Navy Achievement Medals. And they're important to sailors because if they get one, they get a bonus point on their advancement exam. I'm authorized to give out 15 of these medals a year. So I'd walk around the ship with medals in my pocket. And if I caught a sailor doing something great, I'd put a medal on his or her chest right on the spot. Thank them for going the extra mile. As I told you, I'm authorized to give out 15 of these a year. I figured nobody at the Bureau of Naval Personnel was tracking how many medals I was giving out.